Funeral directors assist families and friends with both the practical and emotional side of handling the loss of a loved one. They plan and coordinate arrangements for funerals according to the wishes of the deceased or their relatives. Their work includes a variety of managerial and operational tasks. They arrange the funeral, meet with the family, and oversee the funeral on the day, making sure that it runs smoothly. South Africa is a multicultural society, and certain groups of the community may use different types of funeral services. When funeral directors are informed about a death, they collect the deceased from the hospital, mortuary, or other place of death such as a private home, and place them in the cooling facility. Funeral directors inform the relatives about the necessary legal procedures and assist the relatives in completing the required paperwork. They acquire death certificates and cremation documents where applicable and register the death at the Department of Home Affairs. One of their tasks is to organize notices of death and funeral arrangements in the media. They organize all the details of the funeral service, such as the venue, date, and time. They arrange, for example, with ministers, rabbis, imams, or other leaders to conduct the ceremony. If the deceased needs to be buried, they arrange with the cemetery or with the crematorium in the case of a cremation. They also organize the flowers, prepare the funeral program, and transportation for relatives when needed. An important part of their work is to ensure that the deceased is prepared for viewing, burial, or cremation. Funeral directors order memorials such as tombstones or plaques. When the deceased needs to be buried in a cemetery, they set up and manage burial equipment such as mats and lowering devices. If the deceased was cremated, they fetch the remains of the deceased and hand it over to the family. Funeral directors also have to carry out administrative duties. They're responsible for the day-to-day branch operations in finances, marketing, and human resources, and the coordination and supervision of other funeral workers. The work environment for funeral directors can be both physically and emotionally challenging and sometimes stressful. They work irregular hours, including evenings and weekends. To work successfully as a funeral director, you need a set of qualities that are required for such a sensitive line of work. You need to be extremely compassionate and able to show families that you care about their grief. The ability to act respectful at all times and to treat everyone with dignity is of utmost importance. Excellent communication and listening skills and a strong sense of personal ethics are requisite. Funeral directors find it rewarding to help people through one of the most difficult times in their lives.